Hello everyone, welcome to OPS Study. This is Niranjan. Today we'll be discussing about the model answer that we have provided you for test 2. This comes under the GS program, GS mains program. So many of you have asked like how can you utilize the model answer in your answer writing. So this is the clarification video on that topic. Look, we have provided you the model answer with two prime objective. There is one is to provide study material on the particular topic. Study material I have to write in a correct manner. So study material, the first objective is to provide study material. Second is to uh, like approximate answer to your questions. So with two objective we are providing. The first is to provide study material on that particular topic, and second is to second is the approximate answer to that particular question. So this is also same. This is the same case for the optional thing also. Many of you ask the same query on optional thing. In optional also we have provided the model answer in with two objective. That one is to provide content on that, and the content or study material on that particular topic. Another is to provide uh, provide approximate answer to that. This is not a perfect answer. Actually this may be the this may be your query, like how, like this is a perfect answer or is this a perfect answer? It is not the perfect answer, it is approximate answer. There is no 100% accurate answer to any question. So this is OPSC, in OPSC and UPSC there is no such like thing like 100% accuracy. This is not objective also. So in objective question you can write the exact answer, but in subjective you can write in a very different manner. So this is the video for clarifying that how you can utilize. So this is the model answer. This is a 5 marks model answer. This question asks like provide short note. So write short note on that topic. The question was the original jurisdiction of Supreme Court. So original jurisdiction, in original jurisdiction, look, this is a open end question. Open end means you can write anything and everything related to original jurisdiction of Supreme Court. So first of all you need to write some crux, like what is original jurisdiction. So like for intro you can write, this is a 5 marks question. So you can write in your answer, you can write like you need to write how many questions, like you need to write like 50 to 70 words answer. So you need to write 50 to 70 words. So you need to write like 10 to 15 words intro. You can write 10 to intro means like definition of this model, like original jurisdiction. Then you connect with the body with uh, some paragraph. Some paragraph means related to the topic, and this is like the main thing. This is the like connecting point. It involves the following point. These are the features of the original jurisdiction. So we have written in this format. So what you can do is that you study this thing, you get the content, out of the study material for this thing. So when you are writing this particular thing, you will get good marks. You will get surely like you will get like minimum 60 to 80% as per the evaluator. But if you are not able to write this much answer to your question, so what you can write, you will write 10 to 15 word intro, then you made a connecting point, then you made the body, then you can conclude with this is a short note. So we haven't provided the conclusion. So you can this is a open question, so we haven't provided any you can add conclusion to this. So what you can do is you can make some paragraph. So you can shorten this thing in a paragraph format. So you can original jurisdiction. So these are the features the original jurisdiction have. So we can conclude with the same thing. The original jurisdiction of Supreme Court is like that, or this. So this is the main thing, how you can utilize the content in your answer. The second thing, like when you are thinking that when you are feeling that feeling this is a very vast answer, very vast answer, this is the second question, that what are the benefits of state funding. So we have provided what is state funding, you need to write in a short intro. Then the favors or benefits of state funding are like transparency, fairness. So these are the features. So what you can write if you want to shorten the questions, the shorten the answer. So what you can write, write the main feature, like features. You need to make a diagram or something like that, so you can point out the features, write down. This is a very shortcut formula for your answer writing. So if you are writing in a full-fledged manner, you will get surely a good mark. But if you are writing this time, you will get good marks, but not like as much like compared to if you are writing all things. So if you are making diagram, you can refer to this. If you are feeling like this is a very long question, this is a very long question in the OPSC, they are also very open-ended questions, so you can write anything, everything that comes under that topic. So that is why we have provided long answer. So we have so you can directly shorten the thing with making diagram, along with like if you are not making diagram also, you can point out the bullet thing, like transparency, fairness, like better governance, eliminate criminality, political equality, poverty, I think. Then there is like these are the reference the government of the community, various community has given on that particular top, like state funding. So you can write this answer to your question. So it will not take like more than, I think, if you are practicing, then it will not take 2-3 minutes more, not more than 2-3 minutes. If you are not practicing, it may take like 10 minutes. So these are the thing, also same thing, like these are the third questions, challenges of electoral bond scheme. So we provided in a one, like this is the thing we haven't we, this is the corner capital, threat to donor, institutional corruption. These are the main crux. So you need to write main thing, these are the main thing, so you can connect with a conclusion. So these are the model answer for the 5 marks question. So next question is, if you are going through like 10 marks question, so in 10 marks question, this is the first one, like the president of India not merely figurehead. So this is a particular question. So this asks like, explain the president's power, not president of India is not merely a figurehead but a real power. So in that case, you need to write how he is a figurehead and why you are thinking, or why there is a real power inside. Now there is a real power with president. So in this case, you need to point out the what are his powers. So we have provided various thinkers, various like freedom fighter, and these are the president of India. So their comment on that particular thing. So what are the real powers? So they have. So we have mentioned all these things in the answer. So how you can shorten this thing? Like you need to, if you are writing this long answer, then it is good. But if you are not able to write whole answer, then what you can write? Short intro, give short intro on President India, means like one line for the President of India. Then you come to directly how he is a figurehead. How he is a figurehead? This is a figurehead. So we have mentioned that this is a figurehead. So in 42nd Amendment Act, it's obligatory that he is obligated to the president to act on advice of Council of Ministry. So he cannot act independently. This is the point we have made for the how he is figurehead. Then it comes like why he is not figurehead, why he has some powers. So not merely figure, the question is about that. So we have explained more on why he is not figurehead. These are the points we have mentioned, various thinkers, various presidents comments on that topic. And so when you go through the content, you can find like why he is not. So how there is Jail Singh has like pocket video had made pocket video on Post Office Act. Abdul Kalam Office of Profit Act. So there are many instances. So various president has exercised their veto as their power. So you cannot say that this is a president of India as a figurehead. They have the real power too. So these are the questions. Try to put in 10 marks question or 15 marks or 20 marks question. Try to put in conclusion. So in concluding remarks we have made this thing. So if you are writing whole thing, it is good, but if you are not able to write whole thing in a sustainable manner, so you can write either choose the diagram format, or you choose a bullet form, or you choose the crux. You need not to write whole thing. You can write two instances, like this paragraph about how the earlier president has exercised their pocket veto or the exercise the power like against the government, against the government's recommendation. So you can write like two instances for two instances the president has exercised. So Joyal Singh case and Abdul Kalam case, and the Post Office Act and the Office of Profit Act. So these are the questions we have made. So if you are going through the model answer, you can find out this thing, and we have provided enough material for this. If you are going through the this is a MSc question, so in this format you need to write like you in 10 marks question you need to write how many words, you need to write like 100 to 150 so in at least try to put 100 words in your answer. So what you can do, MSME, so you can write one word. If it is they didn't ask about MSME, so you only write one you can write one sentence for the MSME to clarify what is MSME. Then you need not write more on MSME. You directly come to the demand of the question to discuss. So how can the MSME has the potential to provide large employment to youth of India. So these are the questions. So you write a point, and then we have provided enough material, so you can point out these are the we have colored the important point. So we have given some charts also, so you can point out this thing and you can write good answer out of this thing. So these are the this is the last question is comparatively vast. We have written in a vast format. So what you can, this is the same thing, like when you are writing, you need to specify two things, like you need to write, if it is 5 marks you need to write 10 to 15 word for the intro. You connect with the body is the main part. They will able to, the evaluator will give the marks as per the body. So you need to write the content. If it is like short note, it is a open-end question. Open-end means you can write anything and everything that comes under the topic. If it is like critically evaluate, then they ask directly about the certain thing. They didn't ask about the particular topic. They asked directly to the topic. So in 5 marks you need to write 10 to 15 words for the intro, 10 to 15 words for the conclusion, and you need to write like 30 to 40 words for the body. Or you can shorten like 5 like 10 words, 30 words or 40 words. So if you are writing more, then it is good, as it is open ended, but you in time constant format you cannot write more as per the demand of the question. So you need to restrain yourself to write the crux of the answer. So second, like if you are going through 10 marks questions, so what you can write like 10 to 15 words for the intro, 10 to 15 words for the outro, and the content you need to write specific as per the demand of the question. You need to write in a, like if you are presenting many facts, then you can make a diagram as well as various topics for the thing. These are the thing you can consider in your answer writing. Hope you will improve in future. Thank you.